All right, so hello, Scorpio, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. This is for Scorpio and those with strong or significant Scorpio placements in their chart for June. Okay, I'll be using my Oracle of the Mermaids as an overall theme for the month, and I'll be using my Naked Heart Tarot as insight. All right. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel and you're new, I have no sugarcoating. I don't filter myself. I read how I read. So, if that is not your thing, you got kids around, just don't appreciate those kinds of messages. I'm always very respectful of that. I give you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we are getting into this, right? For Scorpio and Scorpio energies for June. So Spirit, please, what is the overall theme for Scorpio this month? What is the overall theme for Scorpio? Honor the masculine, respecting men and embracing the masculine divine within the self. Your ability to do and choose according to your own will, your own drive, right? Getting in touch with your internal drive, your willpower to create something and make something happen. This is tuning into your own inner magic. Your ability to fly. Your ability to fly. Your ability to soar. Honoring your masculine. It could very, very much be related to your counterpart, which is mirroring from within yourself, right? When you tune into your own masculine energy within the self and allow your magic to spark, it starts to manifest in the outer in direct regard to your counterpart, right? Especially if you were to view yourself as a feminine, right? That you would resonate as the feminine in a twin flame dynamic. You tuning into your own inner masculine energy and sparking the shit out of it allows your masculine counterpart to equally mirror the rise in the reality and within the self, right? The reality of their self. Could be particularly relevant or synchronistic if you have a masculine with tattoos. Especially if they have like a chest tattoo, something like that, or if they have tattoos on their arms. Only because that's significant and standing out to me in the picture, right? That this masculine in particular has tattoos in certain places. When you fly, they fly. When you soar, they soar. When you spark, they spark. That's going to be super significant for you for June. Okay. So Spirit, what does this look like? What does this look like for Scorpio, especially those who have their sacred soulmate dynamics, their sacred divine connections, right? Their twin flames in mind. I'm hearing specifically in heart. Okay, what is going on? Clarify the Seven of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify the Innocence, please. Wow. Okay. This may be significant for you if you have Libra placements. I know that Scorpio's cards came out heavy in Libra's reading. If you have any strong or significant Leo or Libra placements, you might want to watch Libra's reading. You have the Sun on the bottom and the Ace of Cups on top. All right. So Scorpio, with the Sun on the bottom and the Ace of Cups on top, I do feel like that deep from within the self love that is capable of creating overflow is what's creating the magic. This is an unconditionally loving vibration, right? This is about giving in a state of overflow, that you would have plenty of love to give and allow it to overflow in whatever way is possible for you, that you would allow love consciously to spill from your being outwards, right, into the experience. It's almost like having divine conversations with spirit, that you are putting the love out there. All right, that's the way I'm feeling it. Having these conversations with spirit, that you would allow yourself, or even having higher conversations with your masculine, right? Whether they're in your experience and your reality, or if you're telepathically putting out messages that overflow love to them, if they're not around, right? And the Sun energy is what's manifesting from it. It's pulling in communication. We have the movement, or the Knight of Swords under that, and the Spirit of Swords under that, or the Spirit of Wands rather, is the King of Wands, and Temperance under that. This is creating a major alchemical process. Things are alchemizing. So we start with the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Spirit, or the King of Swords. You might not see how Spirit does what the fuck it does. You might not see the higher perspective from where you are, but it is most definitely working in your favor. It's working in your favor. I think it's been a slow process, removing the monkey mind with yourself. It's been a tedious process, picking away each piece, right? Picking away each piece that was blocking you from whatever this manifestation is. Someone's going to come forward with an emotional or a very heartfelt gesture. It's going to create an opportunity for the truth to be felt in the heart space. I think you're going to gain some higher perspective or greater understanding of the past that's going to allow you to move forward and look to the future, that you wouldn't have to look to the past for understanding anymore, that you can legit look towards the future. I'm feeling this sense of easing into the self. This beginner's mind, right? This beginner's mind is allowing you to understand that it's like that saying, right, that we've heard. The ego says, once everything falls into place, I'll be at peace. But higher self spirit says, be at peace, and everything will fall into place. It's like whatever the problems were, the solutions suddenly become available consciously to you, because now you're at peace. You're not blocking any of the solutions. You may get a serious ping from deep within the self, even if it's just a little nudge. It's just a hunch or a gut feeling that some kind of heart truth is going to bring balance to whatever this is. And I think being in that beginner's mind of being at peace within the self and allowing things to fall into place literally allows you the mental rest from the cartwheels it's been doing, right? Trying to get everything in order so that you can finally be at peace. It's like not worrying about all the things that have to be put in order and just finding peace with everything where it is. Knowing that if there's problems, solutions will reveal themselves in divine time, outright or from within. And once you allow yourself that peace, once you step into the true awareness of that beginner's mind, that you are truly at peace with everything going on, everything the way it is, that it's perfect the way it is, that you're grateful, right? That you're grateful that you can be at peace with everything going on because you are of the awareness that it's only serving you. It's only serving your highest good and the highest good of all involved. That's when the 10 of Pentacles kind of comes in. This elephant never forgets kind of energy where it's happiness, it's stability, it's manifesting the dream in the reality. It's literally bringing that peace within the self vibration, that gratitude for things the way they are vibration, manifesting into the reality where you are at peace in the reality and truly grateful for the reality, but on a manifestation of the dream level. Because you fell in love with what was not ideal and accepted it and embraced it as divinely perfect. It's almost like divinely perfect shows up. Like that was your choice to be at peace with everything. To listen to whatever inner guidance you're getting, to be in that beginner's mind sets a magical spark. Right? It allows you to fly. It allows you to soar, which sparks in your counterpart because your energies will always and forever be in alignment. For some of you, for us, a select portion of you, we do have two innocents here. And innocence can represent children. You may be receiving some kind of communication from a child. Possibly someone who is sorry for either their behavior in the past. Doesn't have to be a child, it could just be a youth, right? Or someone younger than you. Whatever they're communicating, it's coming from their emotional depths. And I think you realize it's almost like they're saying sorry without saying sorry in some cases, right? It could be someone saying sorry without actually saying sorry, but you know that they are. You know whatever they're saying it's or doing, it's their way of saying I'm sorry. And I think that allows a certain amount of peace. You could have someone younger than you seeing things differently. Also being at peace with the reality. And finally being able to relax. Relax into a state of happiness. That's only going to be for some of you where children are significant. I think when you take the steps in the first half of the month to start removing the soul blocks, the things that would be in your way to the full expression of your soul within your choices that would allow you to soar, when you start removing those, everything does already start to click in advance. Like spirit already feels your acceptance and soul before you're even fully aware that that's what you're accepting, right? Peace with the reality. It's already like falling in line, like you're doing it naturally. I think there's an overwhelming sense of happy coming, Scorp. And I felt similar, right? That way with Libra. It's like this sense of happy that's coming in. I think you're sparking. I think you're aware of the shadows of your sun sign, right? The self-sabotaging aspect that tends to creep up and repeat on you. The jealous or insecure parts of your nature, or the envious parts of your nature that have always gotten in your way in the past. If you've had issues with intimacy, right, and they've affected your relationships or your reality, whatever the scorpionic shadow is that has been very triggering for you as a theme throughout, I think what you're doing is when you click into this overflow energy and you end the sabotage, when you continue to do as you're guided from your heart, following these little pings, these little hunches that you get, these feelings that you get, you just have a feeling and you follow it. It's the truth in your heart that's speaking, and I think that's exactly what brings in the peace. It allows you to rest. It clears the fog. It helps you see why Spirit's been working in the background for you, what it's been working on in the background for you. Because whatever this is, I feel like this is what's coming. This 10 of Pentacles that literally falls at the very end of the month. Almost like it's moving into July. Could be going on in the first week of July. Something to do with the home, stability, finances, or the dream manifesting. The dreams manifesting. You're about to get really blessed, Scorpio. Because there's a part of you by the end of this month that truly does feel blessed. I think you're also picking up on the emotions of another. When you start getting this hunch or this feeling, you're picking up on the emotions of another, the truth in someone's heart, you're picking up on it. It might spark a conversation, even if it's just a text or a message, you know what I mean? It might spark you to take some kind of action that allows you to be at peace with things, and it creates the dream. Look forward to that. Let me know in the comments if this resonates for you, especially like 2 weeks in or towards the end of the month. If you were to come back and rewatch it, like, let me know how this resonates, how this energy ended up transpiring for you, how it worked out. I look really forward to your July reading. I feel like that's going to be really fucking awesome. So until next time, guys, Divine Rebel Racey signing off. Remember, always love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.